And good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Friday night edition of RCM on Tap. After a week off, got to see Killer and Varyar playing some awesome games last week. I lost all of my things because I'm so confused tonight. Joining me, as always, the ever-reliable Killer McCoy. Welcome. Oh, it would help if I unmuted you. There you are!
Hey.
Hi, Killer.
Hi.
I'm not used to having everything crammed on this side, so
Wow.
it's all good. It's all good.
I like how you showed me to the side.
It's not
Ever
me.
since we lost
it's
Bio
Skype.
last week to the great malware attack of 2017.
Yeah. No one's seen him since. That's the scary thing, and I'm a little.
That's
I'm
the
a
scary
little
part.
concerned about that.
I'm assuming all the malware that got released
I'm kind of
last
concerned.
week got them.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that maybe that cyber attack was more than just normal cyber attack. There might have been like Russian thugs going to Bio's house and been like, "Hey, we know what you've been doing now."
No. You know what? Actually, probably what it was is at the hospital they actually had one of those TRON projector machines, and he get transmitted into his mainframes.
We're never going to see him
hospital's
again.
med system.
Even if he could get out, he wouldn't. He'd just be like, "Nope, I'm in Tron now. In this universe, I am Transasian."
It's like I can program my Asian waifu.
Oh,
I know, we're terrible people. Terrible people. That's right, I'm drinking a giant Pioneer bottle. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. 1 pint, 8 fluid ounces.
Did you really think you needed that much alcohol just to do a solo show with me tonight? Really? I'm a little hurt. I mean, I've got 3 bottles right here with your name on them, but still.
Well, considering I drank one earlier too, so.
Jesus Christ, Killer.
That was like over an hour ago too. Calm down. God. I don't drink because of you.
God, it's an hour of showtime.
I have to drink because of you.
She's gonna yell at me again. And she's making me call the show Blue Balls, and she's not telling me why, and I'm afraid.
Exactly. Explain this. Why are we calling 100 Blue Balls? So,
as some of you viewers know, RivalCon is coming up in a scant, 59 days? Something like that? It's not that long away. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Link's down below. But anyway, so my rival committee and I, Velvet and I, have been getting last minute details together, getting little things for the little trinket boxes and, pricing out, what we're going to get for our pizza party on Friday night and what to do for brunch and all this other stuff. And one of the things that we thought would be kind of cool, because, again, RivalCon is a pretty small thing at this point. We're not like TwitchCon, we're not like, Comic-Con, we are RivalCast Media. We are a small.
We're not even one of your small medium towns anime convention yet.
Yes. We're gonna get to that point, but we have to be economical about the things that we pull off. So what we thought it would be kind of neat if for these little, because we like to make RCM branded trinkets to put in there, make it worth your while to come. But because our logo is the blue ball, which I still think is absolutely hysterical, considering it was a group of 5 guys that came up with it, and nobody thought, blue balls, that might come up as a snide joke later.
Blue ball, a ball,
yes.
not plural, singular.
Yes. Regardless, get stress balls made up with the RCM, printed on it. It's super simple. The balls are already blue. Our RCM is white. That's our compact logo anyway. Have those made up. It wasn't all that, or it wasn't supposed to be all that expensive, and it makes a nice little handout gift. Great. No. The company that we went for, which I will not mention by name right now because we are still in an outgoing dispute, and I'm extremely pissed off about. And as soon as my matter is resolved, I'm still going to make some serious freaking complaints to the Better Business Bureau because, oh my god, this is horrible.
So when you say make complaints to the Better Business Bureau, you're actually saying you're going to actually bomb them with like a Moab bombs and everything?
No, killer, because that would be terroristic threats over the internet, and that's a federal offense, and I ain't going back to Leavenworth. Thank you. No.
No comment.
No. No. But I am extremely displeased. And, yeah, so we went to place our order, and rather than, so it's supposed to be, you put in your order information, you upload your artwork, and then, you're supposed to be sent your confirmation proof, and then they do the print job. I mean, I've worked with enough printing companies. I know the deal. And some companies, you place your order and you do the payment and they verify payment, and then, you work with your art department to finish it off. So, I mean, there are some companies that do that, but they don't charge you and they don't ship you anything until you have confirmation and you confirm your proof. That's how standard printing business is done everywhere. Not with this company. No. No. So at 11:30 at night, they had an issue with their website where you started your order, you put in your payment information, it's supposed to go to, upload your artwork, and then you will go to your confirmation page to do that. No, it skipped like 4 steps in the process, took my credit card information and said, great, we're going to ship you 100 blue balls without any logo on it whatsoever. If there's an issue with this order, please please either cancel the order or contact our customer service at this number. It's 11:30 at night. There's no way to cancel the order. And they're like, if you have an issue with this order, contact our customer service department within 24 hours. It's like, okay. So this is 11:30 at night. At 10 o'clock the next morning, so not even 12 hours later, when I get to work, the first thing I do is I call this company, and I'm like, I can't get through to anybody, because, I'm like, it's all right, they said within 24 hours, so I'll call back on lunch break, because I couldn't get a hold of anybody at 10 in the morning. So I had emailed their art department in the meantime, because when you go to open a ticket on their site, it just goes in this endless loop of, if you're having issues, click here. And then if you're having issues, click here. I was like, this is stupid. So I ended up like finding their art department's email on like hidden within their site somewhere. And I sent them a thing. I was like, hey, I need somebody to help me. I'm trying to get a hold of customer service. This is what happened. This is the order number. I even uploaded. I was like, this is the artwork. It's literally 3 letters. I just need it printed in white on these things. Can you help me out or get me to the person who can help me out here?
Right.
And then the art person sends me back this nasty letter like, well, you ordered blank things, so we can't help you at all. And we don't print things on blank products. It's like, yes, you absolutely do. That's the entire nature of your business. You have blank things that you print shit on, and people give you money to do that, and then you ship it to their house. Not only do I get that, but before I can get a hold of customer service, I get a shipping notification. Like, congratulations! 100 blue balls are on their way to your house. They're blank, just like you told us. I was like, fucking. So, since Monday, I've spoken with their sales department and their customer service department 3 times. Each time they say, oh, we definitely want to help you get this taken care of. We have a ticket in with our claims department. The claims department will call you to, give you the credit and take your order to get this rectified. We want this to be rectified. Still hasn't happened yet. It's supposed to be within 24 hours. I've called back 3 times. They have, and every time they keep getting nastier and nastier with me. And I still have yet to hear back from this claims department. So it's like, I have a giant pit of blank blue balls, which I swear to God, if we don't get our thing on it, I'm just going to give pairs of them to everybody at RivalCon. Because why not? I mean, what the hell am I going to do with them?
I like Lyserg's. No. Lyserg said, just write RCM on the blue balls with a white Sharpie.
I shouldn't have to. I mean, I paid the printing company to do this for me.
Yeah, but now this one will be handcrafted.
Well, So Baron's thought was when this massive box of balls came,
Mm-hmm.
They came while I was at work. He was just about to leave for work when they dropped them off, and I explained what they were. He's like, well, you and Vampy keep talking about wanting a ball pit at RivalCon. I mean, maybe we could just use that and get some more balls and just have the blue ball pit. I was like, no.
Yes.
No.
It'll be part of the arena when you and Princess Candy fight have your grudge match.
So, what we find the most hysterical about this entire thing is this is by far the most stressful of anything that we've done with RivalCon so far. We didn't have a problem with the venues. We didn't have a problem getting the room block set up, which again, until June 20th, if you're coming from out of town and planning to come to RivalCon, we do have a room block set up with the Cleveland Marriott Westlake. The link is on our webpage at rivalcastmedia.com. So if you're planning on staying in town, take a look at that link, because we do get a discount for being, an awesome, convention in the making. So click on it.
Huzzah.
Click on it. You have until June 20th. So when you call me on June 21st and say, I forgot, I'm going to laugh in your face. I will. I've had it. But anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That hasn't happened yet.
I gotta read all this thing. Artisan handcraft gluten-free, GMO-free, and sugar-free blue balls.
I know, right? God. Pisses me off so bad. Anyway,
handcrafted with care.
We think the most hysterical thing about this whole thing is that of all the planning that goes into RivalCon, because we've been working at this since last October, there's a lot of planning that goes into this. The most stressful thing was ordering the stress balls. So, yeah.
That's funny. Really, that's funny.
As soon as my dispute process is done, I am... So my dentist has this thing about... Because you know how they have those different websites where people can go on and basically bitch about other people or other businesses and stuff? I
don't know about
this. The only people, like Yelp and shit... And the only people who ever go on these websites are people that just complain incessantly about everything. Yeah, this company's going to get a Yelp review. I don't know how exactly this works, but I want to complain nonstop. It's like, ugh. Please, people, save yourselves. It's retarded.
Well, at least with Lysark, he's looking at the glass half full. At least you have some stress balls.
I know, right? I have 100 of them. I have 100 of them. They like the ball pit idea, too.
He did like the ball pit. Or we can play dodgeball with them. I like that plan. We'll do dodgeball with them.
So I'd realize, unfortunately, I live in Ohio, where, Better Business Bureau is literally the best that we've got. So, I mean...
That's sad.
I know, right?
Truly sad.
Ohio's a place where, as a business, you can fold and then reopen the next day under a new name, and, you're covered. Like, people can't sue your old company because it's gone. It's like, what the fuck?
Although, speaking of customer service stuff, I actually had to make a call today.
Yeah.
To customer service. Because one of my firearms is slightly damaged in some form or fashion. I won't get into details. What'd you do, killer? I actually don't know.
Were you doing that army mud crawl through the rain and then something went wrong? I don't know.
No, because if something had gone wrong during something like that, I would have gotten rid of the weapon very quickly. Unloaded on some poor, sap.
No, you wouldn't unload it on some poor sap because you were an ethical person.
That's the bad part, because I was an ethical person.
Anyway, continue.
So, I actually called them almost 2 months ago. I was like, hey, can you send me, I have this problem. What should I do? Oh, here, we're going to send you the form to fill out, and we can see what we can do about it. That was like 2 months ago. I never got the email. Don't know why.
Ooh, and I got I just had a thought. So maybe our problems are related. Maybe
no, they're not related.
The people in charge of their customer, maybe they outsource their customer service. Maybe there's some agency called Bad Customer Service R Us. And yes, it would be poorly grammared like that. But they like outsource their customer service, so when people call these different companies, it goes to the central bad customer service line, and they can just tell people whatever they can to get them off the phone, and then never follow up ever again. That sounds like something Bippy would put out.
No, I think what happened is either the customer service guy was putting the wrong email address in somehow. I don't know. Although apparently he did have a record of me calling.
Oh yeah, they keep records of all of that. In case you get combative over the phone, they can tell exactly how many times you've called. Terrible.
What?
Olive writes in chat, Killer knows his gun said Glock instead of High Point like he wanted it to. Now it's ruined.
No, actually it's my Chris Vector. The first. God. Oh, you just read the other Olive's statement? Yeah.
Oh,
we're not saying that on
good
air.
one.
Not saying that on air.
Good one.
So, no, it's either he was typing that wrong email address in, or apparently my Google email address does not like their email system, so it kept blocking it or never received it.
Yeah, but Google never really blocks anything. It just files it into one of its many different arbitrary categories. Have you checked your social
Yes,
your primary social
I checked all of them.
Business thing.
Yes.
They've got like every time I log in, I swear there's another like tab of specialized. I don't know. I'm all for organization, but they're getting pretty fucking ridiculous. I'm just saying.
They like to micromanage. So I just know I had him send it to my actual government email address, and lo and behold, it actually shows up. And...
yeah, because you gave him a government.
You know.
Oh, this guy's serious. Fuck.
I spelled it letter by letter.
Your name is not that difficult. I mean,
the only thing I can think of is he misspelled, my first name, because it can't be spelled, with two T's or one T.
Your first name is not that fucking difficult, okay?
Again, I said,
it's really not.
As I said, there's two ways of spelling it.
I'm telling you,
and people can be dumb.
I'm telling you, bad customer service are us. But it's good that he understands that you work for the fucking military now, because they're gonna think twice about screwing with you.
God damn it, Olive, you're on fire tonight. I'm not lying. As Killer learned from Chris Vector, it's inspired by the saying Chris Cross. That's what's unacceptable. So hopefully over the weekend I'll be able to get something done with that.
Shoot one of your guns again.
Well, actually I want to saw it. I don't want to shoot it anymore. I don't care for it.
You're dead to me.
Well, the funny thing is, I liked it when I first got it, and everything was a cool concept, because, the Chris Vector, it's a cool submachine gun, and of course, how U.S. gun laws are, you can't really have a submachine gun like that. Stupid fucking Hughes, I mean that. Anyway. But I don't shoot it anymore, because, I have other things I would rather shoot.
Happens.
So, I do have someone who would actually want to buy it off me, so
all right.
Hopefully I don't have to spend a lot of money to get it fixed to go sell it to him. Yeah, it's true. All of the SMGs are not fun like that, especially when the barrel has to be rifle length. They have to be 16 inches, so it completely destroys the concept of a small, compact, SMG type firearm. And I don't want to go through the goddamn process of, shortening the barrel and paying the federal tax stamp, which is stupid. Fucking stupid laws. Don't get me started. Change the subject, quick, before I go on a rant.
Blue balls? I don't know.
Oh, god damn it, woman. Really?
You put me on the spot. I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
Fine.
I said the first thing that I saw, which happens to be that big fucking...
Although I do have some good news from work.
Yes.
Apparently, that one of the organizations on the base they actually had an extra 193 computers they're trying to offload because they ordered too many or something like that.
No,
call now, email now, and you can get some for yourself for free.
Oh, our tax dollars at work.
So, and the funny thing is, I actually know the person. We actually used to work with each other. Like, God, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, almost.
That's an eternity. Continue.
Well, yeah. When half my work experience has been. Like, hold on, I started in 08. Was it 08? Yeah, it was 08. Holy crap! It's been 9 years. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so half my time.
Killer, I've had the same. I've been with the same place since I was out of college as well. So, I understand. I understand.
What's this?
It'll be just shy of 11 years when I'm done.
Holy crap!
Harvard bans neckties on campus as chauvinistic hate speech.
No, because don't get me on a fucking rant about that. Holy shit.
Velvet says RCM Reality House. That's a change of subject. You're damn right it is.
True.
Everybody needs to go on. Velvet, put up your straw poll in chat if you would, please, darling. Yeah, everybody needs to get their asses in there right now and vote Bubba out of that house so that I can continue my path of vengeance against Ditidi for being Ditidi. I forget why the original reason was I was upset with him, but I have a blood feud and I will not quit until it is just the two of us in that house. And then he's going down. So vote. And remember, if you're voting for me, you're actually voting against me. So
that sounds like a plan.
Shut up, Killer.
I'm out of the house.
You've been out of the house. I don't know what you're complaining about. We revered your memory. Vengeance must be mine.
Vengeance must be yours.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in charge when Baron was sent home. Because his plan backfired. Oh, God. I had to think about that for a minute.
Jesus. Terrible. Just terrible.
Meanwhile, I know that D has stepped out of the room because he was in here and then he's not.
There's a straw poll.
He's not making any.
All right, I'm gonna click this. I am voting for Baroness.
You bitch. Ooh, I'm so going to remember this later. Ooh.
You got 11 votes, Baroness.
Damn it, that's more than the last time I checked. I only had 9. Fuck, guys, you're doing this wrong. That's
so we have 3 people.
Sure, Baroness, I'll vote for you. Yay, Baroness. No, you're doing it wrong. I will come for you. I will come for you too.
Wow, phrasing. Sorry.
Shut up.
I was about to say, you're doing it wrong. That's the story of my life. I'm always doing it wrong.
It didn't go up. There's no burning of the nose, but you were close, sir. You were close.
Damn it. So close. That's what she said.
See, I told you that was an appropriate title for tonight. You questioned. I knew we'd go off the damn rails.
I did take Wolfie to the vet, get her regular checkup and everything, and asked, "Hey, when I get her spayed and everything?" "Oh, you can do that right now." "Okay, we'll do it in June, right before my birthday." Literally the day before my birthday. That way, I'll take 2 days off and take care of Wolfie.
Aww.
And my birthday present will be get to see her in her little cone of shame.
You know that spaying doesn't involve the cone of shame. Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind. I know what you're talking about.
I get to make fun of her.
Yeah. So she doesn't bite herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Are you caught up now?
The cats were taken care of before they were allowed to come to our house, so I never got to see them in the cone of shame.
I'll be right back using a VMP to vote for Baroness like 12 times.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all of getting after it.
We're gonna end up with like a final vote of like 3,078 for me to 5 for Bubba, and I'm gonna be like, we don't even have 3,078 people watching our channel. What the fuck?
Whoa. That's one of the rules. We don't talk about how many people watch our show. I think the voting results were legitimate.
I'm thinking hackers, you bitch. You're in on it, aren't you?
I know what you're talking about.
Oklahoman hackers are what took over the straw poll to get me out. This is a conspiracy, and I am not going to see this. Ooh.
You want to recount?
Ooh. No, I'm not Al Gore. Ooh.
Or what's her face? The Independent. Which is hilarious.
Oh, her. Yeah,
her. So it got even more votes for the other candidate.
Yeah. Oh, you're not voting for Trump or Hillary? You're voting for Jill Stein, aren't you? I'm like, no. God. Please.
Voting for Mickey Mouse. At least that guy knows how to run a business.
Mm-hmm. I voted for a legit candidate this year. It was not Jill Stein. God.
Like, oh, no. God. Let's not even get into politics.
No.
Let's get out before, because I just
no.
So miserable now. People are just
Olive is evil, but in a fun way, which is why we keep him around.
Is it?
It's all good.
Or is it just because we know if we don't keep a close eye on him, he could cause some massive damage to the RCM brand?
Honestly, I think he touts the RCM brand more than anything else.
Because that's what we keep him entertained. If we didn't, we'd be
screwed. That's true.
Oh boy.
No, he was all happy earlier because I was giving hints as to where the story arc goes without like giving details that would ruin anything. But yes, you guys get to see Olive a lot more in the next fanfic run. You see him in little bits here and there in this one, just because the IRC chats get put in because they drive plot point. But yeah, next story, Olive gets to actually make an appearance, like in the
full-on secondary character appearance.
He plays an important part, so I'm rather impressed and happy.
Actually, I have to ask you about that later. See how. But I know the fourth book is, the next fan fiction is going to be a whole lot darker.
It's true. Well, we've talked about how like his big part, but I think
Okay,
it's gonna be good.
Velvet, how is it me being evil wanting to see her cone shame during my birthday? I mean, I have to take care of her.
I thought she was talking about Olive.
I know that's.
Oh, no. Okay, so she was correcting. Okay.
Wow, Olive. Jesus Christ. Moving on.
Sadly, there are people that believe that, and we call them hippies.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That's true.
That's why I have a beat a hippie doormat on my front mat. And yet people with clipboards still stop by and want to talk to me. It's like, no, go away.
I'm not signing your petition. Your petition, that means nothing. Go get a job.
I'm just saying, when I want something done around town, I just go and I don't get signatures. I just convince people to do what I want them to do.
Sometimes at a knife point.
If they argue with me, I explain why they're a dumbass. And, I do it in a nice enough way that they end up doing usually what I want them to do. It's a great thing.
After a couple of stitches.
No, that's... I can't admit to that on air. My lawyer told me about this. All right. Moving along.
Petitions to make petitions matter again. You mean great again. That's what you meant.
I don't know, we had some pretty great petitions going on at the end of our last president's term. They were the most ridiculous fucking things ever, and I can't believe people wasted their time on it until I remembered that it was all internet stuff. So of course people do it.
Yeah, they do it. They do it.
Anyway.
Although, speaking of... Oh my god. Right a couple hours ago, right before Vario started broadcasting, I saw this video. There's this cop... I think it was a highway patrol cop. No, a deputy sheriff. He's pulls up to this car, SUV. Let me just link it, because it's just like the stupidest traffic stop ever. I'll link it in the chat. And the sheriff's deputy goes to one side. He sees cars like he's having trouble. Checks on one side. He starts walking right behind, to the driver's side. And the guy jumps out with a rifle and throws the rifle at the sheriff's deputy. Yes,
wow.
It's so stupid.
That's...
It's like, what is this guy thinking?
I'm not going to play this video because the sound's going to bleed over onto our recording. But just because, when you have the little video clips, it shows like a frame from it. Just looking at this dude's face, he looks like the kind of person that this would seem to be a good idea to him.
I don't get it. I don't know what he was thinking.
He obviously was not thinking. I mean, that's the case in most of these things. They don't think.
I have to give the credit for the deputy sheriff because he was like, with a half a second, you have a guy throwing a gun at you, a rifle at you.
Yeah.
And he's drawing his gun and returning fire because he.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And dudes. Lord.
I know. It's just. I know officers get a lot of crap, but sometimes because they see so much crap, you can understand why one or two that go really bad.
Yeah.
Or make a mistake because.
Well, I mean,
there's always bad apples.
As Olive points out, who needs bullets when you can just throw the gun?
Although I would say you're doing it wrong. The gun is supposed to throw the bullets at your target.
Maybe he was just trying to be more efficient. I don't know.
That's not being more efficient.
Throwing all the bullets at the same time? I'm sure that's a little bit more efficient. If his goal is just to get... Killer, we're trying to argue some logic into something that's completely fucking illogical and retarded. It's downright retarded. Okay, there's no justifying this. This is just...
I know. You have to drink.
I think we need more beer.
I know. Although, sadly, I might have to go get my other one.
I think I'm going to have to go get some more, too. Oh, wait. Is Candy over?
No, I think she's working right now.
I was going to say, because I can just, mute the mic and yell upstairs, because you don't want me to yell that loudly into the mic. I've got a Baron that can bring me beer if I really needed it. You need to have Candy over more often while we broadcast.
Well, she's been working more, so that's less likely to happen nowadays.
What night does she have off? We'll switch nights so that she can be your
beer
executive.
Yeah.
No, she's not a beer wench. We would never say something like that. That is sexist. And here at RivalCast Media, we do not condone that kind of behavior, Killer. No, she is obviously the executive producer for RCM Studio 3 in Oklahoma. See, she has a title now.
I don't know how she feel about that. I really don't know. She'd be perplexed. I think slightly. Yeah, I just saw that Olive says we have a new petition to.
Nice.
I have to click it just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, the sad thing is that somebody at the White House is going to be like, that sounds like a good idea. We're not even going to wait.
Oh, like there's already been one signature. That's so terrible.
If we start seeing tweets tomorrow about this Killer McCoy guy, I'm going to write back about how he's dropping a Killer album in a couple of weeks. Good job, Olive. Good job.
I think we should just call it the Olive Show tonight.
We should just bring Olive on as our surrogate third chair. It's like, what are you doing? Just come over here. You're in chat anyway. It'll save you some typing. You can use those typing moments to put more petitions out there. Just saying, could be super efficient.
Yeah, I gotta make those petitions great again.
Damn Skippy. Well, he's doing his part.
That is true.
Oh
my god.
I don't know what the fuck Skype is doing, but it's like your box is just getting bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. It is. It's doing that thing, and it's like, what the hell? What the hell? So what other things you got going on this weekend, Killer?
Well, we were hoping to go shooting on Sunday because Princess Candy's off that day, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen considering it's been raining for the last 2 days.
Well, I mean, it could get a break in the weather. I mean,
although we could go to the indoor range, it's like one of the towns next door. It's only like a 20-30 minute drive. It's actually about a 20-minute drive. That's it. No, it's not a bad indoor range. But we might do that instead.
I like it.
Yeah.
Take her out to a nice dinner afterwards, you know.
Whoa. That costs money.
So does going to the range.
Yeah, but, well, it's one or the other.
Killer's like, I can't afford to be doing all that. I got a mortgage now.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
She's got a mortgage, too.
I was gonna say, Olive, I know what you do, and I know that your government just sends you guns in the mail too. So I mean, there's that.
Wait a minute, Olive has an MP7, motherfucker.
Well, because Norway has their citizens make up their army and their guard, so he's involved with that. So, did you not know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad. I'm sorry, Olive.
Their defense there. They do maneuvers, and you know they're ready to kick ass and take names whenever Norway is threatened. I'm just saying. Just part of the reason he gets a cool thing in the next fanfic.
Aren't they having certain troubles with immigrants and everything?
In Norway? I don't know.
Or is that Finland? Or Sweden?
Finland just has Sweden has problems with immigrants.
That's okay. I'm thinking Sweden. I'm not thinking of
Finland just has a problem with Russia. The fact that Russia's there all the fucking time and just kind of...
We need to pounce on them.
Hey, comrade. Like, no, stay the fuck over
Want
there.
to be part of great Mother Russia? Good times. Mother Russia make you. Wait a minute. And the MP7 is... Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure I understand this correct. Alright. MP7 is a submachine gun. And you're a machine gunner. So they gave you a submachine gun. That does not make any logical sense.
Much easier to carry around.
Or is that a secondary weapon?
Well, I don't think you're just going to send him a regular machine gun to keep around the fucking house, Killer. God.
Well, I mean... okay, I fully read his statement. It's a secondary weapon for him.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Gotcha. Sorry, Olive.
It's all good.
Apparently I need to work on my reading skills, which, again, still doing because I don't know how many times I read text from Princess Candy, and I skip over a very important detail and ask her the question about that said detail, and she's like, you didn't read my text, did you? So I go back and read the text again. It's like, oh, fuck, I just made it edit myself again.
Yeah. I have similar conversations with people who shall remain nameless all the time.
Baron!
No, I said people as in plural, so it's not just Baron. Baron usually takes a few minutes. Like we've been friends and, you know, more than friends long enough that he always waits. So unless it's like literally a one-word text, which I do send from time to time, he waits, and then a few minutes later he will send a response like, aha, it's all good.
What takes you 10 minutes to set up things, Olive?
Oh, no. Nope. No, my weekend is going to be spent working on story stuff.
Sweet.
Because I've been working diligently. The problem is that we've been so busy at work the last few weeks that I've spent extra time there on the days that I'm there, and then when I come home, I'm exhausted, and the last thing I want to do is look at a computer screen. So, yeah, so the rest of Chapter 8, Chapter 9, and Chapter 10 have been, like, sketched out for a while. It's just filling it in. So I'm hoping to have the rest of Chapter 8 filled in and done and posted by the end of Monday at the latest, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But then I can fill in Chapters 9 and 10 so we can get going with that and get people back from Brazil and on to the main event. Because there's a few things that have to happen before the big finale.
The big finale.
Yeah, I want to make sure are done properly. So, yeah.
Which to say there's going to be a lot of highs and really a lot of lows.
Yup.
Yeah. Things are going to get real.
Things might be getting a little George R.R. Martin in the RCM universe pretty quick. A little concerned about this.
It's not like people are going to die or anything. God, we all know.
Like multiple people are going to die or anything.
No. This is a fan fiction. People don't die in fan fictions.
Although, so somebody explained to me the other day why my work cannot truly be considered a fan fiction.
Okay,
because apparently one of the key components of fan fiction is the shipping and sex lives of the characters. And I've made it very clear going throughout my stories that nobody ever actually gets to have sex. There's a few people that come kind of close and kind of flirtatious.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on.
But nobody
remember there was a scene between Killer and Princess Candy.
But you don't actually see it though.
Okay, it's heavily implied.
Okay, it's implied, but the scene isn't there. Okay. Like in a true fan fiction, it would be like, and then he slapped her bottom and blah blah blah, and her snoop went into her you know where, and yeah, I don't write like that. So you can have adult moments; they're just not going to happen in the story. Like they might be referenced, in some way, but you're not going to have the full fanfic, in your face, like
Read the
thing
chat.
Going on.
Read the last chat.
Well, there is a scene with Hax Killer and some gunplay at a later date, but not that kind of gunplay. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying. And even then, there's not a shot actually taken. So.
Whoa! Don't spoil things.
Anyway, yeah.
Don't spoil things.
It's all good. But yeah, so it was explained to me that because no one actually has sex, then...
Christ, really?
It's not really a true fanfic. I was like,
Who told you this?
I'm not naming names on air.
I need names. All right, tell me after the show. I want to hear names. I want to shame them.
I don't think you can shame them because they're not RCM community. They're just people that have read what I've written. And they know of you. They just, you don't know them personally. Yeah. I talk about you guys. Believe it or not, most of the time I'm proud of the things that we do here at RivalCast Media.
Most of the time. What kind of percentage is most of the time?
I mean, I am the lead editor, so there might be some parts that, don't make it to they get edited out to the general public, but still. By and large, I'm proud of the stuff that we do here, and I talk about you in a mostly positive manner.
Mostly positive.
Yeah. There are parts that I might make up just to make you look better, but still.
Wow. Oh, wow. Although I did admit, I did like the little dig about from the last chapter. Was Chapter 8, Part 1 of Killer and Fire doing little, what was that little... How do I phrase it?
In the staff meeting?
No, not that part. The part where it's like, about their firearms getting impounded, their rifles getting impounded. It's like, oh, it's not a big deal, killer. It was only a bullpup. I was like, you son of a bitch.
I don't know if you remember, but that
he hates bullpups.
I know that conversation actually took place. Yeah, so that's why I enjoyed it.
That's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun little things in there. And actually all of Varyar's insults to you from chapter 7 and 8. Like seriously, I would come to Varyar, I'd be like, okay, this is the scene, this is where Varyar's at. Like, and I need him, okay, so this is how it starts off, and then Varyar would just toss me words to finish it off. So, yeah. Yeah. He taught me expletives that I didn't even know existed, so...
Oh, don't you start with me either. Don't you start. I swear to God.
But yeah, they would spend nights in TeamSpeak as they were playing various games together, discussing what weapons they would want in their ideal scenario that would go into the fanfic, and then they'd argue about them. So yeah, the bullpup argument was an actual argument that took place. Edited, obviously, there were more random expletives and things, yes, but still, yes. So
I think that was at least a 10-minute conversation just on that.
At least. Probably longer than that, so.
No, it was just about 10 minutes. It was quite clear that Varyar hates bullpups.
It's all good, though. It's all good. So, yeah. So I got that going on. I'm so proud 2 of the members of the writing team graduated over the last 2 weeks, so I'm super excited for them. Yes. So now I won't say what they're planning to do for the summer. They will be extremely busy. We'll leave it at that. That's the story, and we're sticking to it. And yeah.
Okay, all of that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That maybe once they mature a bit, they'll become bulldogs instead of bull pups. Well done, sir. Well done. I'll give you that one.
I like it. I like it. So yeah. But yeah, it's supposed to rain here all weekend too, so I figured good for writing. Finish catching up on my reading.
I actually might do some reloading. I haven't done some reloading in a while. I've been kind of hankering to do it.
Now's the time.
Now's a good time to do it. Yeah. Things. Also, books. I started reading a new book series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I told you earlier. It was about set in the 1920s and magic's real and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it started. I'm in the second book right now. I'm like a third of the way through it. I like it. I like it a lot.
As soon as I whittle down a couple of things, I might look into that too. Because it did, like, when you were describing it the other night, it did sound pretty interesting. So
yeah. And also, Vari was looking for a new book series, like, because we were bitching about how Jim Butcher hasn't come out with a new book in like 2.5 years almost. Like, when's the next book coming out, Butcher? Come on, Butcher, where's the next book?
I loved Varyar's little, like, rant last night about, how fucking long does it take to write a book anyway? 2 years is too long. And I'm like, I started this fanfic story last January. So it's, 16 months now? Not quite a year and a half. Oh. It's like, it takes a fucking while, okay? He wants to put out something of quality. He wants to put out something that's not going to make you, as the reader, bitch about, oh my god, does he have an editor? I mean, give the man some time, okay? This isn't just something you, as I mentioned in RCM Reality House and in yesterday's episode. People think you can just crank this shit out in the afternoon. No, you don't. If you want something that's cranked out in a matter of a couple of hours, go to fanfic.net and look in the shitty section. Okay? Because even the fanfic stuff, even the good stuff takes a little bit longer than, an afternoon. Just cut the guy some slack. He's trying to give you something of quality and value. He's crafting something that will make you want to keep reading. Just give the guy a little bit of room here. It's okay. I understand your frustration. I do. But On behalf of writers everywhere, this shit takes time.
I think the problem he was running into, we kind of both ran into, is all the authors we read, they seem like they're on the same schedule.
Yeah, that makes a problem.
When they're not writing, or they're writing their next book, they're in the same space and time the other authors are writing their books too, so there's nothing to read. And it can get very boring.
See, I never have that problem because I'm so spread with different genres that it's. I mean, my problem is I continually have shit coming out that I want to read, and I don't have enough time to keep up with all of it. And then in between that, because I'm in the writing community, I've got people that I'm acquaintances with or friends with that have books coming out that I want to read too, because, you know, I've been with them through the process and I want to see how the finished product comes out. So, yeah. I've always got, I mean, before show, you can't really see much of it. I mean, you can kind of see a couple of stacks on my desk right now, but over on that side of the room, there are stacks and stacks and stacks of shit that I've just been either finishing up or I've been working my way through or whatever. I mean, I will never, like, I could take a year off of work and do nothing but read books all day from 8 in the morning, like put in a normal 9 to 5 that people would do at an office, only just read. And I don't even think I would finish the books then. And I read fast, you know I do. So, I mean, there's a lot that's always there. Which I like. I'm not going to complain. I mean, I've always got something interesting that's, like, right there and waiting for me. I gotta show you. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay. It's right here. Ah!
I'll stay right here. Don't break anything. Goddamn, woman.
I keep forgetting that this not very...
No, it's not.
Anyway.
And no, Olive, we're not having more Ebony Raven in the fanfics. No, we're not doing that.
It was just out of range of what I could reach with my headset on. My earbuds in. So I can hear you again. So,
can you?
Yes, I can. So this is my writing journal. So this is the book that I go through and I make notes now. I just started this one today because my other ones were all filled up, but I make little like notes of the things that I read about. Because it comes in handy later because when I write articles and stuff, I like to mention things and back things up. So anyway, so I started my new one today. It's Write with All Your Heart. I like it. Aww. It's nice. That wasn't what I want to show you though. This came out in February.
The Alps. Oh, God.
A Human History from Hannibal to Heidi and Beyond. And our local library did not get a copy of it, so I've had to wait until, because we can borrow from the Cuyahoga Library, but if you order it in, it's like they've always got people that are reading it first. They didn't get many copies of this. So it finally came in this morning. I was so excited, and I was like... I've got like 4 books that I was planning on finishing this weekend because I'm almost to the end, but I'm like, I really want to start this tonight. So, it's not going to take me long though. Because it's only like, our indexes. How many pages is this? It's got all sorts of cool stuff in here. I was flipping through it while I was waiting for my doctor's appointment this afternoon. So it's only 297 pages. So that's not gonna take me long.
No, well.
So, I'm super excited though. I've been waiting. Wolfie. Like this was one of those books that I learned about it like 3 months before it came out because like the different reviewers get the advanced copies. And I'm like, how do I get advanced copies of this?
You don't get advanced. You're not in the know. You're not in the industry.
I sometimes, but it's not like the big. It's obviously not the big things because I don't write reviews for the big publications.
Right.
So I do occasionally get like, little independent stuff ahead of time because they want like reviews and feedback and, sometimes like that last like, okay, this has been edited, but can you just proof it and make sure that we didn't miss any typos sorts of things, which I'm happy to do because I like reading their stuff. But yeah, so 3 months of waiting and then it was like, I want to buy it, but at the same time, I just bought like 7 different books, and I've got like all these other ones that are coming out soon that I definitely want to have a physical copy of, so I'm excited though. Super excited. You mentioned books, Killer. You knew what you were getting into.
I know. Come here, Wolfie. Come here. Come here.
Wolfie!
Come on. So yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm not forgot, but I mentioned earlier. Took her to the vet yesterday. She weighs 39 pounds. Come here. What's wrong with you?
She's shy. She doesn't want to be whored out to the internet.
Well, she's going to be. Fine.
You're gonna move the camera.
Yeah, I'll just move the camera.
She looks so sad.
She
oh my
looks
god,
sad.
Look at her. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Wolfie. Hi. Oh, see?
No, Wolfie, come on.
Hi, Wolfie.
I think she knows she's on camera. I think she really does.
She just wants to look pretty for the internet. It's all good. She's thinking about whether she wants to bite your hand or not.
Oh, she does that all the time. She likes to chew on my hand. I don't know why yet. I don't know. Maybe she wants attention.
Or she just likes the taste of human flesh. I mean, there's that possibility as well. She's a husky. I mean, she's just like a half a step away from true Wolfieism.
So, is Baron streaming tonight, right?
Baron is streaming tonight. I don't know exactly when he's planning to come on. I hear him kind of preparing upstairs, but I don't know how long it's going to be, so hopefully not too terribly long. I don't know what he's going to play tonight. He's been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. This is like the double points weekend or something. So people have been doing all that. So I don't know if he's going to continue with that or not, or if he's going to do something else, but we'll find out in a few short minutes, I'm sure.
Yeah. Short minutes, i.e. 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. Well, it'll only be an hour if I don't want to say it out loud, because then it'll happen. Oh god, no. Let's just say the plan is he will come on at his normal 11 o'clock time, and all will be well in the universe.
In theory.
In theory. I mean, you know, his computer's been known to
crap out.
Run under the same service department as the customer service we were talking about earlier, so you know. I'm telling you, I'll bet Bippy's behind it. It sounds like something right up his alley. Is she biting your hand again?
No, she's constant. Well, all of you are quick on those getting those screen captures.
That's a good picture of her, though.
It is. Well then, on that note.
Indeed, we need more beer before we continue with whatever it is that we're going to discuss after.
Exactly.
Show. All right. Well, again, if you haven't picked up your tickets for RivalCon, you
do
need
it.
to
do it now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And remember, if you're coming in from out of town and you're planning on staying at the hotel, which is a good idea, we do have a discount going on with the room block. The details are on our website at rivalcastmedia.com under the news section. But there is a time limit. You have to get your reservations in by June 20th. So it's really easy this year. You just click on the link, follow the it'll ask you for your personal information to make your reservation, but it's all connected to RivalCon. So you don't even have to call anybody. You don't have to have any special code words. Just click the link that I put in that news post, and it'll take care of you. So, huzzah!
Huzzah!
But yes, do it.
Oh, and don't forget to vote in the rival.
Yes. Do not forget to vote. The goal is to get Bubba out of the house.
No.
You want to vote for Bubba. You want to vote for Bubba so that I can exact my vengeance on DTD. You guys, I understand and appreciate that you want to show me support, But voting for me is the opposite of what we need to happen right now, okay?
No. They need to vote for you because they want to show you your support.
Vengeance will be mine if I get kicked out of that house. I will come for you. I know, sadly enough, as the operations person for RivalCast Media, I know where you live and I've seen where you sleep. Don't screw this up. And on that note, we'll be back again next Friday night at our normal 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. This is starting to hit.
Yeah.
From all
hopefully
of us.
We'll have Obio too.
I know, hopefully. I mean, the Russians haven't given us their demands yet, but I'm sure we'll hear from them soon. Wish us luck, plebeians, and until next week, from all of us here at RivalCast Media. Cheers.